All right, y'all. What it is. Big Mike, the almighty Triple XL, coming at y'all live and direct. Max City Limits Radio Show. MaxCity.com, the now defunct website that may go back up if I so choose. I'm not necessarily sure, but Max City Limits Radio Show will be here for a while, where we basically speak on all things game related, man. Today's little ditty, man, we gonna get into a little bit of fuckery, just a little bit. I told myself I'm going to be as gentle and understanding as possible on this because this individual is quite sensitive. He's easily triggered, but yet and still, he's been a long time listener to the program, to the podcast. I do appreciate that. But the homie coming at me a little bit of sideways, man. A little bit of sideways. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. So, how can I put this? Let's start with the subject matter. The subject matter is this. I did a video or a podcast, and it's called The Business and the Science of Mating. Older men with younger women. We go into the comments section, and we meet the homeboy. I assume he's a youngster by the name of Michel Cobray, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Now, Michel Cobray, he writes, "You got any advice for younger men who can't those younger in their age group who struggle?" Okay, let me reread what he wrote again. "You got any advice for younger men who can't those younger in their age group who struggle?" All right, let's see here. I write back. "Say that again. You made some typos that made it hard to understand, Michel. Didn't mean no harm by it. I just wanted to get clarification about what he wrote because I was, it didn't make sense because he jumbled up the words and had a typo or two in it, you know what I mean? But I wanted to make sure that I was reading it correctly. I pretty much thought he was talking about, you got any advice for younger cats? You know what I mean? But, yeah, I just wanted to get it clear. So Michelle writes back, "Dude, there was only one typo." Right then and there, I'm like, God damn, nigga. You know what I mean? Easily triggered. You know what I mean? Was that really necessary? I'm just asking you to be a little bit more clear in what you write. So if I respond to it, I'm responding to something accurately. That's all I'm asking, bro. 2, okay, how can younger men get younger women and sex that's in their age if the younger woman are not choosing, but choosing older men instead? Because younger men have it harder in dating, especially getting women in their age group. Okay, let's reread that. Okay, after the initial salvo, him low-key going sideways on a nigga, "Dude, there was only one typo." I'm like, God damn, okay. Easily triggered. 2, how can younger men get younger women and sex that's in their age if the younger women are not choosing, but choosing older men instead? Because younger men have it harder in dating, especially getting women in their age group. Okay, I pretty much understood that, but yet and still, cats, you know what I mean? When you're hollering at a dude and you want us to respond to something and give our critique on something, man, it'd be nice if you could punctuate your shit correctly, you know what I mean? So we know exactly what we're getting into here. But I could divine what he was saying here, regardless of the fact that he did not punctuate what he was speaking on, you know what I mean? But I didn't, hit him back with, "Nigga, punctuate your shit." I was like, come on, Michelle, man. Have a cup of cool the fuck down, bro, okay? But I respond to homeboy, "I have zero advice for young dudes trying to sex young females. Youngsters need to concentrate on money and a career first before they get obsessed with broads. If they do that, the women will come in mass in due time." Allow me to reread that. "I have zero advice for young dudes trying to sex young females. Youngsters need to concentrate on money and a career first before they get obsessed with broads. If they do that, the women will come in mass in due time. Okay. Let's concentrate on that for a moment, man. Just, I'm not trying to get y'all, you young cats, to concentrate on your lower chakras, man. All right. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all see coming up these young females, these young females gravitating and clamoring to get at older dudes. Why are they clamoring to get at older dudes? Because older dudes are more established. They have more fronts. They have more clout. They have more things to offer them, more security. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to do. I'm trying to get y'all's money game tight, trying to get your occupation and your career shit tight. You know what I mean? Stop concentrating on the pussy. That's sucker shit. That's sucker shit. That's sucker shit. All right. All right. All right. Point blank. So Michelle responds, so you want us to be sexually frustrated and end up like Elliot Rodger. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, man. Come on, Michelle, bro. Come on, man. Look. If you don't have the mental fortitude and the discipline to channel that sexual energy into something constructive, nigga, that's on you. That's your fault. If you want to be a weak ass nigga and just, go the Elliot Rodger route, that I have, I don't have anything to say about that, man. When I was a youngster coming up, yes, I was sexually frustrated. You know what I mean? You got the testosterone raging. You want to get up in something. And I didn't get my first girlfriend until I was 16. I didn't go out and kill nobody, nigga. You youngsters today, man, y'all gotta have it and you want it now. And if you don't get it, you gonna burn down the city. You gonna lock and load, go out, and you gonna go out in a blaze of glory because you don't get no ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what kind of niggas am I talking to today? Michelle, right? So you want us to be sexually frustrated and end up like Elliot Rodger. No, I want you to be disciplined, and I want you to keep your eyes on the prize, and I want you to look at what's actually really important in the grand scheme of things. Shit. And that is basically building yourself, cultivating yourself, so that at a certain period of time, you won't have to go looking for the bitches. They'll come looking for you. I want you to get ahead of the game. And this ain't trick shit. This is just basic common sense, basic male-female nature. So when I tell you I don't have any advice for a youngster, you know what I mean? The advice that I have for a youngster is keep your eye on the prize, keep your eye on the education, keep your eye on your career, keep your eye on your money, on your fronts and your clout. And then, bruh, everything will fall into place. It'll be effortless to get ass, all right? But you just gotta wait. That's all. You just have to belay that self-gratification for a certain period of time before everything becomes Gucci. But if you can't wait, I mean, that just shows that you don't have the discipline to really be fucking with chicks in the first place. But yeah, so he writes, so you want us to be sexually frustrated and end up like Elliot Rodger. We still need sex, too. Plus, how the hell are we supposed to please younger women if we have no experience with women, especially when we get older? You older guys be double talking about you want us to be good, but derail us when we ask. Let me reread that because the punctuation kind of threw me off. We still need sex, too. He should have put a comma. Plus, how the hell we are supposed to please younger women if we have no experience with the women? Should have put a comma. Especially when we get older. You older guys be double talking about you want us to be good, but derail us when we ask. Michelle, my brother, come on, man. Look. I mean, what you want a brother to draw you a schematic of how to get at a bitch? You know what I'm saying? This thing where you niggas need someone to hold your goddamn hand to get at broads is nerve-wracking. I've never seen this before. I've never experienced this before. You know what I mean? You want my advice, man, on how to get at a chick? It's real simple. It's oh so simple, man. You look at the prey, you look at the female, you say to yourself, man, I'm digging her, I'm feeling her. Then you go shoot your shot. You walk up to her and be like, hello, my name is such and such. I've been checking you out. I want to get to know you. You slide her your number and you bounce. That's how I do it. Okay? We looking at an individual like me who's been involved in the sex trade, been involved in the pimping, been involved in the macking. I'm married, you know what I mean? Have kids. Shit, done it all sorts of ways, man. And I've always approached a chick just like that. And this is irregardless of age. You could do this if you're 16. You can do it if you're 80. Hey, what's up? What's up with you, shorty? You know what I mean? I'm looking at you. I like what I see. I want to get to know you. Slide her your number and then cut. Yeah, it's just that simple. Do I have to draw you a blueprint? Do I have to draw you a schematic? It's not hard, my nigga. It's not. Y'all overthinking this shit. Just see what you like, see what you want, and go shoot your shot, and you might come up. There ain't no guarantee. Y'all niggas want guarantees. You want magic pills. You want magic bullets and shit. You get all mad and frustrated when a motherfucker don't give you some information that you know you want to hear, or you know is ironclad and rock solid and is going to absolutely work. I got news for you, man. Don't none of this shit actually positively all the time work. The broad do the choosing. If she see what she like, she gonna call you. But Michelle, I see what your problem might be. It's your energy, brother. Your energy. Yeah, you got a slight energy problem, man, because you're real petty, man. I can divine that just from your responses. You're a petty young nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? And that is not a masculine trait. It is not. A bitch can sniff that shit out. You talking about we still need sex too, plus how the hell we supposed to please younger women if we have no experience with women? Well, that's on you, partner. Shit. You gotta shoot your shot. That's how you get experience with women. The only individual doing double talk right here is you, partner. How you supposed to how you supposed to please younger women if you have no experience with younger women? Bruh, how am I supposed to answer that? That's you. You got to get the experience. You got to get out there and get shot down. You got to feel what it's like to take them L's, man. And hopefully you don't be in your feelings that you go out like an Elliot Rodger. You older guys be double talking about you want us to be good but derail us when we ask. I ain't derail your partner. I told you the gosh honest truth what you need to do. Speaking as an individual who has seen the game backwards, forwards, and all in the middle and in between or whatever, look, concentrate on you. Have some discipline about yourself. Because, man, when you get into this shit, man, you're going to realize it's not a sprint. It's actually a marathon. And to the victor goes the spoils to the individual that has been properly trained and who has prepared for this endeavor in this situation, which is getting at freaks. So, Michelle, look, man, I fuck with you, man, but you got to dial back that petty shit, man. You kind of petty on this text shit, man. And I know with the little shit I text you, if it was that effective in triggering you, I can imagine what this video gonna do, man. It's probably gonna trigger the shit out of you, man. But what I said still stands, nigga. I don't have no advice for no young nigga, man, as far as dealing with them lower chakras, man, trying to get his dick wet. Because all you're going to do, you're just going to be a victim of the system, man. You're going to fuck around. You're going to get one of these broads pregnant. And then you're going to have 18 years of boohoo tears. And then you're going to get on the manosphere and you're going to vent and you're going to talk about how these broads ain't shit. Just keep your shit in your pants, man, and exercise some discipline and do what needs to be done early on in the game. Then you're going to be hard to beat with the proper preparation. So that's what I'm telling you, man, to prepare for the onslaught of broads, man, once you get your shit tight. Once you get everything lined up, bruh. So no, I'm not advising young cats to go out there and just be sticking their dick in anything, man. I'm not doing that shit, man. I stand by. You need to go ahead and concentrate on the concept of self-improvement. Y'all need to concentrate on the concept of self-improvement. Shout out to my boy C Boogie. Hey C Boogie, appreciate that PayPal donation. Appreciate it, man. I don't know if you're going to hear that in this video. You know what I mean? Don't know if you listen to this video and whatnot, but once again, appreciate you, C Boogie, for coming through with the donation, man. But Michelle once again writes, you older guys be double talking about you want us to be good, but derail us when we ask. It's not like we trying to derail you, man. We just trying to keep your eye on the prize and what really matters, man. And it ain't the broads, man. Y'all so young, y'all don't really understand how this works, man. When you get yourself right and you start shining like a diamond, nigga, they gonna come and you gonna have minimal effort in getting play. That is unless you have some sort of personality quirk that the broads just ain't feeling, which might be your issue, Michelle, man. Because like I said, man, you seem to be one of them type of niggas that's easily triggered and very petty, man. If that is the case, you're going to have to work on that. But I know I said something that you don't want to hear. You want a magic pill, you want a magic bullet that's going to guarantee you some ass from females in your age group or your age range. And you sound like you totally understand that chicks your age are clamoring after older dudes who are more established, who got their shit together. And that's all I'm telling you to do. Get established and get your shit together, and the broads will come. But you have to exercise self-discipline. You have to be disciplined enough to wait for the action that you want. Not to mention the fact that, like I said, there's plenty of cats your age that's coming up on chicks your age just by running up, shooting a shot. Are you running up? Are you shooting your shot? Are you putting your bid in? Closed mouth don't get fed. Are you even talking to these females, man? I knew plenty of cats my age, shit, younger than me, that was coming up on chicks, man. While I was drier than a sumbitch. I knew dudes that was getting it in. You know, they wasn't dudes back then. They was kids, man. I knew dudes that was like 13, 14 getting it in. Shit. Females are receptive at that age as well. This all depends on you, man. Shit. Do they like what they see? Do they like what they hear? It's not rocket science. It's really simple. 2 + 2 = 4. But you can't get mad. You can't get frustrated. You can't give up if you see 10 females and within that month you holler at 10 of them. And shit, you might have got shot down by 8, but hey, you had 2 that was responsive. But by the time you got to the 8th one, you was really upset and you was pissed off. What would happen if you just quit? Because you got shot down by 8. You got to have the intestinal fortitude to drive on, because that 9th one or that 10th one might say yes. It's a numbers game, man. This ain't necessarily game. This is common fucking sense. That's why when cats ask me shit like this, like, what kind of advice you got for youngsters? Like, man, I ain't got no... Man, concentrate on your paper. Concentrate on them books. Concentrate on all of that shit. And if you really, really got to have some action, you really got to have some play, walk up to her, look her in the eye, look her in the face, tell her, nigga, give her your program. And cross your fingers and hope that she's down with it. It's simple as that. No, I'm not going to draw you a schematic, nigga. No. Y'all making this harder than it really need to be, bruh. Real shit. So once again, Big Mike, Almighty Triple XL, Michelle Cobre, however you pronounce your name is, man. Look, man, look. I'm not trying to, I'm really not trying to disrespect you, man. I'm not really trying to dish you, youngster. You know what I mean? I mean, you going to take it how you won't take it, man. But, bro, you got to dial back that sensitivity, man. I sense a lot of sensitivity in your writings, cuz. That's what I'm sensing. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe individuals that's listening to this podcast think that I have an overreaction to what you wrote. But, man, I didn't come at you sideways, man. You know what I mean? You just, for one, I only had one typo. I'm like, God damn, is that really necessary? Just Explain what you said, bro. I just need you to explain what you said so I can respond accurately, bro. Okay. Anywho, Big Mike Almighty Triple XL. If you like what you just heard, you can go to my Patreon, www.patreon.com/Max City Limits. Unlike most cats out here who do not give receipts about what they be talking about or what they been into, Big Mike has got receipts. I'm the king of motherfucking receipts, man. I can tell you, you know what I mean, all sorts of shit, but I can show you better than I can tell you, man. You know, I got cats up in there that are fully satisfied with what I'm representing and what I'm showing them, man. I got at least 20 years of receipts about what's been going on in my life and how I get down, you know what I mean, on a personal level with these females, man. So once again, yeah, you can cash at me. That's going to be in the description box, or you can go ahead and join the Patreon. There's a lot of jewels, there's a lot of gems up in there. If you really want a schematic, if you really want blueprints, they are in the Patreon. I give a lot of tutorials, man, on how to get down and how to dissect women and how to get them to do what you want. Not just on some trick shit, man. Not just on some trick shit. A lot of this shit is just like a lot of common sense shit that you can reverse engineer. And you're going to see there's really no difference between the pimping and the tricking sometimes. And you're going to see that they're both at odds and they're both at war. And sometimes the trick wins. Oh, yeah. Once again, visit the Patreon. And yes, you can cash at me if you so choose. If you really rock with me and you really fuck with me and you really appreciate what I'm doing in here, I'm providing a valuable service, contrary to popular belief. That's what's up. Big Mike Almighty Triple XL coming at you live and direct. Max City Limits Radio Show. MaxCity.com. Michelle, calm your ass down, man. It ain't that serious. Concentrate on you. Do you, partner. Do you. Do what you want to do, man. And please, Michelle, don't be Elliot Rodger, man. Don't be Elliot Rodger. Don't be in your fee-fees to the point, man, if you can't get no play, you can't get no ass, you're going to go out, you just going to start shooting up the spot, man. Come on, man. Big Mike, Almighty Triple XL, and I'm out.